Сейчас чекнем, как запустится игра, что да как. Вот. Как мой компьютер вытянет? Так. Что на ютубе?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring
Leave
nation
it
of
to me,
Liyue has the
all
most
of it,
prosperous
whatever it
commercial port
is.
in all of Tibet.
What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Интересно.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating. Think you better.
I'll catch up. Ad Astra Abit.
Так, раз, два, раз, два, раз, два. Какая-то
Rebooting.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Интересно. О, комментарий появились, найс.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some.
Проблема в том, что надо нормальные наушники. Ща надо.
Error.
Haven't you heard? There's
Он будет? Не будет.
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Так я не слышал ничего.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea?
Error.
I'll brew you some. Sugar? 1 cube or 2?
А, чекни как будет.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Чекаем. Раз-два, раз-два.
Error.
Раз-два, раз-два. Чекаем так. Громко, наверное, мой голос стоит.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Ладно, закончится стрим. Посмотрю, что можно улучшить. Но пока сюжетки буду открывать. Вот. Писем. Рядом со статуей Ани Мархен на штанде вы есть заметили маленькую девочку, которая играет с воображаемым другом. Пойдем.
Hey, look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. What? You mean you used to act like that too? So, is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Imaginary. Imagination. Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so? So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up? Oh, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an... No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Oh, Traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Tone deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from...
Dangerous?
I know, right? Apparently, though, it's called an Urnama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And I'll...
Huh? Why can't Lisa...
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain child... If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So, you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imaginary friend.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you two.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in... Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's... Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
Идем, чувачки.
And a radish.
Сначала заберем награду.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolven. We grew up together.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Fresh fruit, only at
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure. How can I help?
Вы семья или...
You mean me and Mr. Floaty? Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We live together. Say hello, Mr. Floaty. They can see you.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me, I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an adventurer.
А, точно.
And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Give me a better price.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Интересно. Это не увидеть меня, странно.
No way!
Well, that is...
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us, Lee?
Окей.
Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
But we grew up together after all.
Когда кроме города у тебя ничего нет, приходится просто следить.
Anything the knights can do for you?
В масштабе богов, конечно.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most...
Sorry.
That's odd. Master Diluc, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful...
Нет.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one...
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's Let's go and check.
Давай.
How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Something terrible happen again?
Ой, извините. Здорово, Кук. Надеюсь, у меня слышно и нормально. Мне пришлось наушники сменить. Потому что в Bluetooth здесь все плохо.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Спасибо, Ку.
So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kind of weird.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his... Oh, I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure...
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks!
Да, забыл сообщение отключить.
I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sort?
Желание.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Не знаю, попробуй сама.
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work.
Ellen, she's our girl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's... Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Где?
He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of... We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? Great! Thank you so much.
О, я тут вообще ничего не понял. Оставим Ноэль. Потом наберем, когда Розарио прокачаем.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time! Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Да. Да. Могла бы чуть позже мне сказать уже.
Let's play.
Интересно, если я вихрь создам на движущей платформе, будет двигаться?
Yahoo!
Её? Нет.
Here we go.
Ладно, пофиг. Ну, он не будет вниз двигаться, а вверх.
Yahoo!
Твою надеюсь.
Yahoo!
Нет, он не движется. Хватит уже экспериментов. Если туда можно попасть. Но главное не забыть, что... Окей. Спасибо. Это тоже сломалось. Профессионально. Все, шамана убьем.
Feel the beat! Strike till I'm dead! Ha! Power that ended Haishan! Huh!
Окей.
Hey, are those guys? As a good night should.
Да, не стоит.
La la la. Jumpy dumpty.
Все, яйца сломаем. Будешь бить.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually,
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, could...
whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt?
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Стэнли что-то мне доверие не внушает.
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley. In which case, why head back?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mangiavari.
Enough already! Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Merjavari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow! So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with a gentle breeze carried away tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
Right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt on the wind, that's
Yeah.
А, господи, Стэнли.
Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Merjavari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Наконец-то. Могут убить. Ладно, вас. На воду что-то. Классно.
Hey, not the guitar!
Steady as stone.
Я не все разрушу. Теперь можно идти спокойно совесть.
Ла-ла-ла.
Всё, замечательно. Так, не понял, ты куда встал.
Eyes on me! Back at ya!
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Мгм.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Вась,
Do you
не
two
знаю,
still have time to
откуда
spare?
переводит это. Наверное, с японского на русского, чем с английского.
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
Ну, думается, не знаю.
The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The Sword of Brill. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
Крыса. Конечно, ничего не забыл. Надо валяшки собрать. Интересно, здесь они расположены. Что мне показывают? А, окей, здесь. Соберем так 3 куста и пойдем дальше. Значит, надо подниматься на пик. Хлебок я у вас заберу. Я кое-что не сделал, но не активировал. Активируем.
Stand clear.
Классно, чил. Винь просто.
What's the hurry?
Что, сюда не залезешь?
La-la-la.
О, вот один куст.
La-la-la. La-la-la. Ta-ta-ta.
Наверху.
La-la-la.
Это они. Господи.
Pyrotechnics! Ja.
О. Снегу. Последний. Надо еще. Куст. Здесь какая-то куст. Ладно, с ним придется разобраться. Тэпнемся на... Что ж я такое? Тэпнемся сюда. Что мне нужно для Кли создать? Нет, не Кли, Розалия. Какой? Еще что? Мы хотя бы переставили бы на 5 сантиметров, он не мешал. Шеврон. Шеврон. Так, сначала 3 штуки, потом еще 18, потом... О, какие-то суперские надо. Будь здоров, я. Это надо крию папоротник убивать, черт. Более 2 раза. План 21 делаю. Если не что получится. Что я очень сомневаюсь. А только 15 получится. Где этот шифрон? Остался. Создать. X. Вертеть. Создадим все 15. Создать. Возвысили. Наша задача открыть гарант. Так, сюда надо пойти. Да, интернет все равно так, все такая же фигня. Вы в зоне, где я должен искать ее? Миша любит, чтобы она... Может, домики там. Что-то не светится. Да, это...
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely. Power that ended Haishan! Power cord! Time to rock! Hello and...
Are you sure? Looks good. Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already...
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite... Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you
Зачем такие
fired up
слова?
and fighting
Давайте
back.
просто выйдем.
It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the sword...
So, let's scout around. It's definitely in...
There's somebody there!
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so...
What happened? Why did you stop?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by.
What? Where? I want to...
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Интересно, у меня есть кто-нибудь появился в инвентаре? Я к мечу нет, ну ладно. Не расстраиваюсь. Песенка, я тут сундук не обузал. Где третий? Вот, наверное, раз. Два. Три. А, Мора нам не нужна. А где?
Ла-ла-ла.
Сияющей воли надо найти. Видите? Ну что он там где?
Та-та-та.
Не упади, не упади. Ну и куда?
Ла-ла-ла. Та-та-та. Та-та-та.
Сделку с черным, окей.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the shield of Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churro? Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlium by now. If not, there's always body language. Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh. Oh no. We ticked him off big.
Да, не знаю, заново. Можно заново, пожалуйста. Здесь.
Hey, he dropped the shield of magnificent.
Жалко, что я не знаю.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a...
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a...
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword in and shield here in advance so as...
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your...
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with it. I'll get back to my,
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack. Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the past, I wonder if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the...
What are you talking about?
Anyway...
Прикол, не понял. Могу ли я переиграть? Кек. Это 846. Наверное, оружие слабое. Возвысить не смогу.
Someone needs assistance.
Лиандру точно.
I'll catch up.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Meljibari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stan? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen.
Does anyone get what's...
I think our friend really did make it to the Meljibari. And I think, but the real adventurer, the real Stanley, the real Stanley is the one who died.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Meljibari. He's the greatest adventurer. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. Getting too old. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your
But...
Leave now.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I...
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Monst?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first... Stanley, Oh, you're drunk. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well,
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and
Stories? Experiences? What's the point? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image...
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbe. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally... This calls for a celebration!
And by libation, you mean you're not
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
Сейчас надо забираться. Чел. Чел. Как не приземляется? Ладно, больше удобно. Почему я не могу переключиться? О,
You made it.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked. So, did you have.
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
я еще не принял свою форму. Я впервые увидел это произведение.
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next...
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! But Venti's telling his story! What makes you suddenly want to have a...
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back to a song that I first heard from him.
Событие, когда был ивент, поэтому я думала, что это ивент не ивент, но сказала не так.
Интересно. Интересно, очень интересно.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Где? Если сколько, ну... Нет, не смогу, а жаль. Окей, следующее начинаем. Какого разля, конечно же. Свалила. Так, что нам надо? У нас там. Не, короче. Так, вы, пойман покидатели Уэ, отправляйтесь на поиски приключений. Астрология и соглашение на 50 лет. Так. Телепорт. Так, куда там надо? На дорожку надо.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Я бы не пошел, нафиг.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of truest. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience, and I am astrologist Mona Magistus. But considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with that.
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the my master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master. What are you talking about? The main thing here is to use this chance to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
How did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status. Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
There is a small inn
Говорится,
near
стоит
Tianhe
мира.
that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Хотя бы немножко бы тормозили бы. Но не успеваю я читать. Ну да, задание совершено. Всё. Херня. Куда же пытаться? Да? Просто поехали. Это будет уже на грани. Не есть что тебе дать? Дать всё.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no...
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring? Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it...
That should be no trouble with Mona here. Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane... But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you? This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles. Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a
well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much more. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology. Oh, Paimon knows where this is. I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master. Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to... You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And... Paimon actually kept a small amount. Paimon's the very best partner. Seems like you already have a plan. Yep, we'll be back in a... The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
This is your first but if the going gets too tough for you, well,
Either.
Why hasn't it
I
happened
guess
yet?
I can keep going like this.
Жесть.
Steady up as a dutiful maid would.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Да? А, они еще сзади специально ставят.
Boing, boing, Jordan. You fell. Found it. It's so pretty. Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts.
This life isn't bad either. I guess I can.
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost.
you actually found it. Not bad.
Ну, неплохо, но... Ну почему? No bad закончилось все. Ну где спасибо, Фэнкс не был.
Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
Даже Паймон так не может.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen for... Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
О, давай пойдем за ней. Какая хорошая эта мысль. Не пойму.
She's such a good person. Let's have ourselves a great meal.
Акция. Прикольно, прикольно. Вот, видим. Раз, два, три, четыре.
This life isn't bad.
Жалко, не могу. Меня жалко, очень жалко. Где не купить? Естественно, после возвышения. Куда мне надо идти? Я сюда постоял. Я бы хотел бы вот сюда. Мне надо все равно. Прикол. Смотрите, обновился ли магазин после возвышения? Опа. Yes.
La-la-la. Ta-ta-ta.
Все же мне сейчас.
Ta-ta-ta.
But we have some new items in.
Я не могу говорить, да? Козел ты, Сергей. Не вовремя подключился. Козел.
Leo Lee Pavilion.
Ого.
Best Lee food in town.
Танки.
La-la-la.
One with nature. Verdigris. The winds will
Fine, fine, boom!
Feel the beat! Amp it up!
fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Не вот так. Закрылся. А еды нет, да?
Where did I go wrong?
Blow them all up! Ta-ta-ta.
The winds.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Power So many regrets.
Господи, чел. Хватит сливаться уже. Я так ничего сливаю.
One with nature. My flame has been.
Ну сейчас я слился, хорошо.
Missed.
А, я ушел.
Ta-ta-ta. La-la-la. Fine, fine, boom! Ha, boom!
to the chorus.
Понятно. Ладно, давай, воскресим. Давай. Да, быстро. Все равно я клей сражаюсь. Ну, заново, что ли?
Where did I go wrong?
One with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. So many regrets.
Yes.
Judgment! Shiver! What a nuisance!
Почему? Так плохо.
This is the end.
La la la. I wanna go home now.
Да, разори еще не готов. Чел. Ладно, чел, пофиг.
Take this to ashes.
My flame.
Наверное, отхиливается, что я попадаю.
Not bad.
Boing, boing, boom! Dumpty, dumpty, go!
Falling leaves. Dark.
That really it was an accident.
Все, Ри.
One with nature. So many regrets.
This isn't good.
Все, чел. Меня уже взбесил. Хильцы мне нечего. Реально.
That hurts. Never again.
There can be no excuse for the pain.
Что этот позор никто не смотрит. Не прям повезло.
Blazing delight! Yay, I did it! Oh, wait, no, I didn't.
Crew, that silver. Oh.
Давай, быстро, 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 пока он не сдох.
Men, fall back.
Не, короче, все. И упал портник.
These bombs, so heavy. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Берет смех, повезет.
Ла-ла-ла.
И главное, брать
Та-та-та.
не надо. Если не надо, я не смею. Ну, пойди. Я еще дел кучу. Надо... Валяш. Валяш.
Та-та-та. Ла-ла-ла.
Ракет.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Boing, boing, boom!
Power that ended Python!
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Tenacious! This isn't good.
Ой, блин.
These bombs, so heavy.
Ветки ешь.
Ta-ta-ta.
Где мое благословение? А, ну пустой, этот дебил все собрал. Ай-яй-яй. Ятор. Жаль, что... Привет, я сажу. Не знаю.
One with wind and cloud. Wind.
Time for retribution!
That really hurt.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Не понял.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.